Bob, keep a talking to the people. They might never hear your voice again. Keep a talking to them for a little while until you're cool, man.
Well, you see, the people have a voice inside of them that talk to them, you know. That is the voice that these people must listen to. Because in everything you're going to do, there's a wrong way and a right way. And if you listen good, you will know the right way.
True.
You know? Because there is a voice inside talking to everyone. Seeing?
True.
Seeing.
Bob Marley's One Love is a film that I've been asking for a while. I'm a huge fan of his, and I really wanted a biopic that depicted his life and music well. And after watching this film, I feel like I got 84% of what I wanted out of it. Kingsley Benadir plays Bob and honestly does a phenomenal job. I think he captures his spirit and mannerisms very well. I never felt like he was imitating Bob, but I felt like he really studied what he was like and put his own spin on it. Lashana Lynch plays Bob's wife, Rita Marley, and gives a powerful performance as well. Overall, the acting was great from all parties. I don't feel like anyone was underwhelming or that the Jamaican accents were cringy. At least to me, they weren't. Getting to see some of the daily life activities was greatly appreciated. Watching the band run together every morning and then play soccer really showed what they were like when not in the spotlight, but getting the behind the scenes of Exodus was probably the highlight of the film. This movie has a lot of good going for it, but there are a few things I wanted to see or got to see more of. The movie takes place between 1976 and 1978, which was a critical time for Bob's life. From getting shot, being diagnosed with cancer, to the Exodus tour, he went through a lot, and the film depicts that very well. But I really wanted to see his life story start from childhood and on. There were a lot of flashbacks to his childhood, but they felt random and kind of interrupted the flow of the story. If you came into this film not really knowing that much about Bob, you're going to leave feeling the same way. With the movie taking place in such a critical part in Bob's life, the audience members who aren't familiar with his work or life will be confused. There are a lot of hints to a lot of stuff, but it never goes into great detail. For example, we get to see Cindy's Breakspear, and it's hinted that there's a relationship, but the average audience isn't going to know who that is or that she's the mother of Damian Marley. The film shows the recording session for Exodus and has a montage of the shows being played around Europe, but I wish it showed more of the recording sessions and how he came up with like Three Little Birds. The film runs for an hour and 44 minutes, but honestly could have been longer. I think adding more behind the scenes stuff like getting to know the family, what kind of father Bob was, how the kids were, getting to see him adopt Rita's daughter Shannon would have been a great experience. Final thoughts. So would I watch Bob Marley's One Love again? Absolutely. The story was very moving, and the acting from Kingsley definitely meets the bar. I would say if you haven't seen it, you're missing out on a touching and heroic story for one of the most inspirational people in the world. And if you have seen it, hey, watch it again.